Hello everybody, how you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to ETS Convoy mode with nobody but myself at the moment. I don't know where Causey is. ETS. Most people want to play ETS Convoy mode. They're asleep at the moment in Europe. This would be 1 in the morning for them, most of them. 12 midnight for English. Great Britain people. So anyway, welcome. Hope you all had a good week. Enjoying it. Looking forward to the weekend for those who are on a Friday. As usual, I'm halfway through a Saturday, so my weekend's almost done. Almost done. Almost done. One of the three. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I don't know where Causey is. I'm pretty sure he was joining today. If not, if it doesn't pan out that way, I'm just going to go around West Balkans anyway, which is what I wanted to do and have a wee look. I'm actually wanting to do the route that I took, just have a wee look at it a couple of weeks ago, or last week, something like that, and can't get that exact route, but I can get some of it because I don't actually start in the West Balkans anyway. I'm in Hungary, I believe. I'll show you where it is. Well, waiting just to kill time, eh? Yeah, that's a good idea. Job market. Free market. So, the one I took was from Budapest all the way down to Istanbul. So, since we've seen all that, this was all beautiful. And I want to do it again. So, I found a delivery here that goes to Istanbul. So, I'm going to do that one. What I'll do is we'll wait. What is the time? I'll wait a little bit, see if Causey joins. If he doesn't, I'll get in. And we'll get a delivery going. Suppose I can select it now anyway. Set GPS. Get on over there, that'll kill some time. Fuel up or anything I need. Taking this time to load. Yeah, we're using, as usual, the Convoy mode. We say goodbye to the season we were using I do need... Oh, I've also got that on. Hang on, I did that when I was having a wee look at the West Balkans. We'll turn that off. Here we go. Back into it. So we got the summer mod because it was updated for version 1.8.5. However, with the ATS, those of you watching the ATS one as well would know, don't you like it when someone takes a drink halfway through a sentence without finishing it first? Oh, there's a question mark. Let's go get that. It might be a recruitment agency. And there's a fuel station on the way. Even better. What was I saying? Yeah, with the ATS, it's... Oh, I've also got to fix my chair. That's been updated as well. And when I streamed the summer mode, I had a crash straight away. So I took it off and it was fine for the rest of the stream. So I'm hoping that it would be fixed. So I've been having a look at the ATS, the Seasons Mods site, and there's been no update so far. So I decided to go and have a look at the comments to see if anyone's mentioned that they're having crashes. And apart from a couple of people saying that they had a thing where it put them in somewhere, so I don't know exactly. All I know is that they ended up in some place. No one's mentioned any other crashes, and the modder has provided a separate fix for it, which they put on top of a mod that they put on top of a Seasons mod. So I'm just a bit concerned because I'm pretty sure, well, I'm 99% sure that that was the cause of the crash because I didn't have a crash afterwards. So unless it's not a major issue and it only has issues every now and then, and no one's really come across those issues yet, and no one's commenting about that being a problem. Didn't see that. I don't see him being updated, which is a bit of a pain because we've got the autumn one coming up next week, and it'd be good to use that, but ETS, obviously I could use the autumn one. Autumn/fall for you guys in the US. Yeah, so unless it gets fixed for it, we'll still be using, we won't be using a season bomb in ATS. The show must go on. It'll just be warm. Barry Bryant, how you, buddy? How you been, mate? All good?
Turn left.
Oh, it was a Renault dealer. Fantastic.
Go straight on.
Right, so I was hoping Causey would join, so unless there's something, like I said, I assume Causey was going to be here. He didn't actually confirm it, but he's generally part of the furniture when it comes to these convoy modes, so it sort of becomes as a given that he's going to be here. So we'll carry on. Like I said, convoy mode might not be a convoy mode. Cold here, eating leftovers, overdosing on pie, which I would say yummy, but I tend to forget you guys, they have different pies to us. This is more a dessert thing, isn't it? Alright, okay. Job taken. Which is still good, though. Any pie's a good pie. Be it dessert or savoury. Alright. Yeah, Thanksgiving, isn't it? Which actually might be the reason why, because he's not here. Might have other commitments because of Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving was on, was that Thursday? I think, anyway, but you know. I am pressing that button, thank you. Well, I'm doing that anyway, for anyone else watching and doesn't know who Perry Pirate is. He's a fellow streamer and he does ATS Convoy modes, normally on a Sunday for him, you guys in the US. As well as a lot of GeoGuessr and a few other games. How'd you get Starfield going, mate? Played that? Hope I'm spelling this correct. And there's a link to him, and I highly suggest go watch him. He's enjoyable, nice streams, and he's a great fellow, and gives you a bit of entertainment every now and then, you know. Every now and then through a long stream, you might get some entertainment. No, I'm kidding. It's full of entertainment. All right, let's go. No Man's Sky. Yeah, I haven't. Oh, that's close. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss. Told you I was gonna miss. Yeah, I haven't played Starfield for a while yet. For a long time. I'm currently sort of on a mission, if I remember rightly, with a mind control thing. Mind control tech.
Turn left.
No Man's Sky I haven't played for a while. I've got myself back into Factorio, which is one of my top 5 games. Right, so let's check out this beautiful West Balkans DLC. Well, the route I take, which is the route we're going down now, was absolutely gorgeous. Here's me coffee.
Go
Now,
straight on.
since I am on my own at this very moment, I mean, we never know, someone might turn up. I'm going to sleep during the night as well. Actually, let's have a look at these. It's a 16 hour, yeah, we've got plenty of time to sleep. So I'll do the usual, we'll sleep at, is it 9 o'clock with ETS? I think it is 9 o'clock with ETS, so it should be still dark. That way we can get away without driving through the night time and you guys can see this lovely scenery with a bit of sunlight on it. Oh, it didn't engage cruise control, why not? I'm a bit worried that me, this guy, I'm going to find problems with me wheel. Problems with me brand new wheel? Why is that, you ask? You didn't, I did, but hey, let's pretend you did. Because Steam, it's not my wheel that's the problem. Steam, I've noticed, because I use, I got a PS4 controller which I use, and Steam has the ability, in case you don't know, probably everyone knows, but it has the ability to utilize the controllers. It's got options and its options and its options. So if you've got an Xbox, emulating Xbox. If you've got a PlayStation controller, emulate a PlayStation controller. Not at work. Sometimes you got a PlayStation controller and it'll make it work, but it'll tell the game that it's an Xbox controller, even though said game, which I didn't say what game it was, so I don't know why I said that, even though the game has PS4 support. For instance, like MBK 22, which I've been playing and I won't be getting 23, and I definitely ain't getting 24 because it's got overwhelmingly negative reviews. Apparently it's really bad. And the weird thing is too with the MBK basketball games is the PC ones get the version before of the next gen console game versions. So my MBK 22 version for PC it's the same graphics and mechanics as the next gen had with MBK 21, which I don't know why.
Keep right.
I mean, they're full of themselves if they think I'm just going to rush out and buy a next gen just to play that to get slightly better graphics when the works fine for me. But yeah, I plugged it in, started up. I played quite a bit of that lately as well. Again, got back into it. And Steam comes up with this thing telling me about something to do with the controller, which is never done before. I just instantly turn the controller on before I start the game and the light goes to purple, funny enough, to let me know that it's connected to Steam. Now when I start it up, it won't do that. It just goes blue and then goes purple once I start the game, and Steam starts up. Well, it's already on, but it comes up the Steam window. It tells me something about the controller. It's highly annoying, and I don't know why they added it. And when I went in today to do this, I had the same thing, a different window, but something about input controls. It wasn't very clear either. Thanksgiving was yesterday. I read that right down the bottom, but then my brain just decided to go, you know what? Let's ignore the other stuff because we'll just pretend that it's already been written. You've already seen it. But yeah, Thanksgiving was yesterday. Food, family, and football. Right, here we go into the West Balkans, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't seen the West Balkans yet, like I said, from what I saw, which was this one route, I've already dubbed it the Montana of the ETS world, because I love the Montana DLC. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, my favourite DLC. And I think this is beautifully done as well. You can tell with the grass and everything, there's more grass. You know what I mean?
Keep right.
You haven't done much of Montana? Montana's beautiful. I love it. The scenery is beautiful. I think it was the first DLC where they made towns look like towns instead of villages. They were bigger than they used to be. Because that was the problem when you're driving through places and you come into a town, there was hardly anything there. Actually, it's a shame we didn't do the Budapest, because where I did this, Budapest's got amazing road network and stuff around it. Just drove around the city. When I went to pick up the delivery I did a couple of weeks ago, where I had to get to was a heck of a drive, and it was absolutely fun. What do you mean unauthorized border crossing? What it's on about? Did I not go through the X-ray thing? I just thought it sent me through there. Well, said about the Kansas DLC, since I lived there part-time, have driven many of the highways. Yeah, that's coming out the end of the month, eh? Well, not that far away, 5 days. Just time's gone quick all of a sudden. Just seemed like it just clicked into November. I believe my lights are on. Ah, they are now. Surprised I didn't get a ticket. Toll booths. Something you also know that last week's streams, I think it was, that I changed the settings through NVIDIA for my display with the colours and everything like that. And I found it was beautiful, except the dark colours are too, well, mainly black. It's too black for me because I have a problem seeing. Oh, I didn't realise I was in 5th gear. What was I doing in 5th gear? I've never been this way. That's rubbish. I'm sure this is... Oh, okay, we're going through a new way. Sure, we get to see new scenery. But I pretty much liked it the way it was. I changed the digital vibrance and the contrast and the brightness and something else during the video for all three of my screens. And there was an update for it, and as usual, when you get an update for a new driver, it resets everything in the NVIDIA control panel. I don't know why, but it does, and I've got to go back through and speeding. Got to go back through and change everything. So, and I sort of didn't realise that, and I should have realised that. I should have realised because every time I got to go in, my beacon's on. I change certain settings on my NVIDIA thing, on the NVIDIA control panel. For instance, I change the video settings. There's video settings, I can't remember what they're called, but I changed that so it has full colours or something like that. And I change another bit which I think is under resolution. And I change the monitors, if they can do 10-bit, I change them to 10-bit, and normally they have a limited colour range, and I change that to, oh no, carry on, change that to full. And it makes a huge difference colour-wise. So I should have realised when I set all this up to take a screenshot of it, which I didn't do after, I should do it. Because knowing when they put a new driver in, I've got to redo all that again. I've got to do that. My shader case is another thing under 3D management settings, something like that. Instead of putting it, leaving it on software decision or whatever, game decision, whatever, application decision, whatever it is, I change it to 100 gigabyte, which is more than enough, but I'll just leave it at that. So I had to try and do it again because I couldn't remember the settings, and I think I've done a bit better this time because I can actually see the black on the dash and that a little better. Right, we need to find a place to sleep, but it does look beautiful. I wish I found those settings earlier on, knew about them earlier on, because it looks really, really good. It's a lot more vibrant. We're going to Turkey. Right, Yeah, we're going to Turkey. We'll bring it up because we're in Convoy mode. I think it's tab zoom, so see if you can't see. I can get rid of that. No, you can't see. Oh, wait until we find a place to pull over. Oh, we can see. Hang on, keep going. There we go. Istanbul. That's right, Istanbul. I could have just told you that. Should have known that. There doesn't look like a place to sleep for the night anywhere soon. Oh, we'll keep driving. Right, so I obviously came down on the map there from the left, which is really, really weird because we're completely south of, is it Belgrade we left from? Not Belgrade, where was it? Budapest. We left from there. And we've come this way, so we're now going the route that I've seen before. The one that I did just to see how it looked. Like I said, I wish I wanted to do this route again. It was just an absolute shame I couldn't find a delivery going from Budapest to Istanbul. Whoa! But I mean, I found one just south. Thinking that from there it should all be the same. But we're going to go and visit other places. That's what we want to do. Big Brother's activated. Oh, Steam. Normally with Steam I don't have friends activated. I normally don't sign in. But for this I need to sign in so when people come and join. Makes it easier apparently for them to find me. And then you get all those notifications of everyone what they're playing. And I've got a few people in the Steam friends list that have just started playing Farming Simulator 22.
Hello there.
Smudo! How are you, buddy? Hey Smudo, did you download that demo for that shipping game that I showed you and try it? It was a few weeks back. Steam had a whole bunch of game. I can't remember the name of the thing. They have it every year, and then they have about games up and coming games that are coming out, and then they have demos of those games you can download and try. Sadly, the demo is no longer available in my country when I got it. Oh, that sucks. It looks like, I mean, it's got the feel of Transocean. It really does. Just doesn't have the storyline to it like Transocean. Yeah, so I can't remember what the name of the thing they have is, but they do it. I tried a few demos last year. In fact, I streamed a few. There was a few good ones, and I came across some really good games, which I've still yet to get. There was a U-bait one where you're a Canadian destroyer, and you searching for U-boats to destroy, and it was quite hard, and it wasn't designed to be easy. It was, yeah, a lot of fun though. I never got the boat. Me and my mate Dux early were playing the demo, and it was thoroughly enjoyed it. Well, he would because he's ex-Navy anyway. And that was out. It actually, when it came out, it was quite expensive, but I think it's worth it though, from what I saw in the demo, everything you could do and everything else like that. So I'll just been sitting and wait for it to come down. There's other good ones like Mythbusters game which I've got, which I'm planning to stream. I played that. The funny thing about that one is like, when I played it, I sort of went, is this it? Is this what the game's about? But actually as I played it more, it became a really good game. There was a lot more to it than I thought. You basically, like Mythbusters, if you know the TV show, right? You got to do all these experiments, you got to build the experiments, you got to come up with how they're planned, and then you got to go off and do the experiments. And you've also got to do the budget and everything and the editing for the episode, for your segment of that episode, and you got to make money. Or you gain fans. There's certain options you get which will give you more, either more fans or more budget, or maybe a bit of both. It's quite cool. And I've got that. There was a game which was just mountain climbing called Climber, which has mixed reviews, but I quite enjoyed the little bit I played of it. And a few others that I'm still waiting on, like there was a Robin Hood one, Boulders of Sherwood Forest or something like that, was sort of reminded me a bit like Assassin's Creed, but not that, you know, let's go around and kill people with Assassin's Creed, but with building stuff and building up your village, which you got to do. There are missions you got to do, and the graphics was amazing. Sherwood Forest was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm waiting for that to come out, and a few others. But anyway, there's ones around this time, and one of them, my favourite games, which some of you might have seen me play because I did stream it. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for places to sleep. There we go, one up here. Let's get some sleep so we can see the scenery. Totally forgotten about that. Yeah, what a favourite game which I've got, like I did stream it and it is on my YouTube channel, which you can find a link for that in my about page if you want to have a look at it. Transocean, if you've never seen that game, it's a fantastic game. It's about shipping. You take all these big, did I know? Oh, there it is. You run a shipping business, but there's a story to it, a really good story to it, with a villain and everything, sort of deal. Lydia is her name. And you got to buy all these different, what do they call them? They're not tankers, are they? You know, big cargo freight ships. I forget what they're called now. Even one of those days, ladies and gentlemen. What, you mean a normal day? Yeah, that's it. Normal day for me. Yeah, fantastic game. And so you got to build this up, and you got to get your cargo, you got to ship them, and you buy different size ships, and you got to go through the Suez Canal and all this kind of stuff. You got to deal with pirates and customs if you take some contraband and stuff like that. It's really, really good game. I really enjoyed it. Villainous Woman Can Be Evil, called Corporate Tycoon. So yeah, and it's me and Smedo both love that game, and it's really, really good. And they've got a demo for a new one coming out, not by the same people. The same people brought out a second one, Transocean 2, which no one liked. The first one, fantastic. You even get the option to like come into the harbours and shall we say park your ships. Did I not sleep? Oh, because I'm on Convoy mode, it doesn't actually advance the day. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? We're going to be driving. Damn it, we're going to drive through the night. We won't get to see the scenery, which is a real pain in the backside. Mind you. No, hang on. I am on my own. Hopefully this doesn't screw it up. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. I should have written all these down. I'm trying to remember the. Let's go set and tab. Is it tab? Set time. Oh, I think it's GS, isn't it? GS? Surely when I press tab it should come up. Throat's dry. I'm sure it's tab. Tab come up. I think it's GS underscore. Set time. And let's go 6. Okay. Well, give me. There it is. Work then. Or maybe just G underscore. I think when you do this in Convoy mode with other people in the game, you get issues. Let's get down to the S's, I'm pretty sure. SC, S set climate, set sky, but set weather. Set time. G, I was so close. I was so close. Yeah, when you have other people, I think it causes synchronization issues, but I think since I'm on my own today, there we go. I'm hoping it won't cause any issues. There we go. Yeah, brilliant. I'll fast forward time so we can see nothing with more light. Thanks to the fog. Gotta love it. Now hopefully that didn't stuff up the 26 hours. You're all good. So we're still on summer settings. I'm sure it will I hope we're on summer settings. I don't think it would matter. I'd rather that with the weather there be lack of weather when we do Convoy modes. It's at 13%. Yeah, it won't last long. Shouldn't last long. Anyway, as I was saying, this game, yeah, I can't remember the name of the game, but there's a new shipping one coming out which had sort of a similar feel to the Transocean, and it was shortened down, you stop. Yeah, it's good, so I'm sort of looking forward to that. It's one of those games, it's like Farming Simulator and games like that where you sit there and go, a game about what that won't be enjoyable, and it just ends up being really enjoyable for some unknown reason. There we go. To clear it up. And I found a few others. There was an Egyptian one. Building type. Egyptian building type game. There's already one coming out, been waiting for a while. I played the demo of years ago. It's called Builders of Egypt. But this one's a new one. It's a different one, but with a similar idea. And it's like the old top-down building games. Like if you remember the old games with Sega, I think. Yeah, unmuting would be good. That face, what I said, that face you saw then was me sneezing. Unless I didn't mute when I sneezed. If I didn't, sorry, I blew your eardrums out. But yeah, like I said, for some reason I don't sneeze through my nose, never do, which is a good thing. When you've got a blocked nose, it's handy, as you all know. What it's like sneezing through your nose with a blocked nose. Not a pretty thing or a sight. Neither was that face, but it's less messy. So some of us are lucky. But anyway, yeah, the old Sega games like Pharaoh and Atlantis and Emperor, which were favourite games. Caesar 3, Caesar 2, Caesar 3, Caesar 4. Those type of building games, they sort of look like that. And there is a trucking one coming out called Heavy Haul or Heavy Haulage. Through Dovetail Games, the ones that bring you all this train sims and stuff like that. Don't know what that's going to be like, but we'll have a look at it. I'm still waiting for Truck World Australia. And I'm also still waiting for wheel support for Alaskan road trucking. Look at this scenery. It's definitely, even though we've got the summer mod on, admittedly, but you can tell with the grass and everything. And I think even with the crops and that, there's a lot more detail in the vegetation side of things. And it looks a little bit more realistic.
Keep right, and then exit right.
No, we're going to go straight ahead, love.
Exit right.
It looks a lot less patchy to me.
Okay.
Admittedly, it didn't look patchy before, but now that I've seen it like this, it clearly was a bit patchy around the vegetation side of things. Oh, my throat is burning. I got sinus going on. Another thing I developed in my old age. Yeah, the other day my ear was ringing and my face was all sore. I thought I had a stroke. It was tingling and stuff. I'm about to have one. But, yeah. Apparently, right outside my window is an noxious weed. Yeah. Found that out. It's at my neighbour's place, so... At some stage I've got to say to them, hey, did you realise this is a sort of a noxious weed? Which is not good for asthmatics and sinuses and stuff. Yeah, I really love this scenery. Just something about it. I mean, I want to do this as well without having the winter mod, any of the season mods on. Which we did with the ATS, and I assume with ATS, it being at the same version as this, and this got all visual updates, that got visual updates as well. I'm still hopeful that there will be updates for the seasons mods for ATS. If you went here earlier, sort of explaining that if you saw the last ATS stream, you would have seen me crash, not crash the truck, but the game crash, because it just been updated to 1.48.5, and the seasons mods hadn't. Maybe I should have water, not coffee, because my throat, sorry, but my throat is just it's getting bad now that the rain is gone. Yeah, it was updated, but there wasn't an update for the seasons mod, and with ETS there was updates for the seasons mod, which I found out that they needed an update. Because when I came in, and actually came in and landed in Budapest, and I was trying this West Balkans out, some of the road was missing. And for some reason, I don't know why I associated that to the seasons mod, but I just thought, maybe that's the seasons mod. Maybe I'll see if there's an update for it. I don't know why I thought that, but it was the right thought, because there was updates for it. I put it on, when I came in, the road was back. Which is when the game crashed on ATS, I thought to myself before I started, there was an update, I'll see how it goes. If it crashes, I'll take the seasons mod off, because that's probably what it is. And sure enough, it crashed. I took the seasons mod off and we didn't have a crash for the rest of the stream. It was fine. So I've been waiting for the updates to come out, and there's been no updates to the seasons mods as of yet. Which I thought was interesting, because it's almost been a week. So I decided, can I beat that truck? Yeah, sure I can. I cut him off. So I decided to have a look at the comments to see if anyone's mentioned crashes and stuff like that, or the modder has put in something about what's going on. Occasionally they do. And I only found a couple of comments on one. I think it was winter mods. The only ones that have been commented on. No one's commented on any of the others. But the comment about them loading into ATS and then being put in the game instantly puts them somewhere where they weren't. And the modder said, gives a look at your log. Right, here's a fix for it. Put this on top of this little mod fix on above this winter mod. And that's it. No one's mentioned any crashes or anything, so I'm just a bit concerned that there won't be any updates. So I don't know how to approach that for when we do the autumn/fall next week. Whether or not we risk it, because I'm thinking that maybe I'm the only one that's come across a crash. Maybe there's only certain parts of the maps that will cause a crash, and no one else has come across those small little parts yet. The rest of it's fine. But my issue is that I come across that crash, I restart the game with the mod on and it keeps crashing there, and yeah, that'll be a pain. Obviously, eventually I've got to take the mod off. Do I put it back on after I've got through that bit and hope that it doesn't happen again? We'll see. So I'm not sure whether I'll do the autumn mod, do the same thing, carry on until it crashes. If it crashes, take it off, or just start without it, leaving it on standard without any seasons mod. Just call it a very, very warm autumn, which would be very, very a pain if they doesn't update it and no one is having issues, especially when it comes to the winter mod, because I'm looking forward to using that, because we couldn't use it last time when the game went to version 1.47, because it didn't update it for 1.47 because there was a change in some of the snow textures. So the modder decided I'll wait until version 1.48 comes out and they'll re-release it. And now 1.48 is out. You have the opportunity of using it again, as long with the physics. And yeah, I'll be able to use it for ETS, but I don't know if I'll be able to use it for ATS. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I mean, it doesn't hurt trying it again, doesn't it? We've got the summer mod, we had a crash. Maybe the autumn will be better. Holy moly. I'll tell you what, it stopped raining. It's been raining here the last few days. It really bounced down last night. Now it stopped raining. Sinus. Really kicking in. The only thing is, I've got all the windows shut as well. I might go and crash cam for a bit just to get a bit more view of the scenery. I'm just assuming there ain't any traffic coming. Let's go to crash cam. Have a good look at the scenery. No, I haven't played Project Highroads. I think I've heard of it though, but I've never played it. Maybe I'm thinking Project Hospital. I might be thinking about that. Why is everyone on a go slow here? There's definitely different types of vegetation added. This brown tree thing is here. It does, it just seems like more vegetation that's been added into the game. And I like it. Or maybe it's just the DLC. Maybe they'll add it in. So right down. Also looking at the sky, if you guys, those who were watching last week, I thought with the update the sky doesn't look as realistic as it used to. Because they also changed, they did something with the skybox as well. I don't know what. I mean, the blue looks realistic. It's the most realistic blue I've seen in a game that I've played. Run a skyscraper by building it from the ground up with tiny shops and companies and first. More checking oh, that's actually my type of thing. There's other games as well. Anyway, with the skybox, I'll finish the story first. But I was wondering maybe it had something to do with the season mod. You had to do something with that. It's made a difference because I know it does have a skybox thing to do with the mod, because if you put a mod that is old, sometimes you come in and the sky's gone and it's just black and purple diagonals instead. But I also had a thought maybe it's because I did the colour changes on my screens that I mentioned earlier, and now I know it's not the same. It's a little different. I think it's a little lighter and stuff. It looks real again. It does look realistic. 100% of the game. Loved it a bunch. I'll try and remember it. Project Skyscraper. It was like those demos. There were some really good ones. There was a sort of like house flipper one, but apartment flipper, which you did apartments in the city. And it wasn't the same as house flipper. It was like a top-down look at them. There's a construction simulator. Construction simulator.
Go straight on.
I don't think it's that. There is a construction simulator already, isn't there? There was one with the one that came out with the left leg leap, where your character always jumped with his left leg leading for some reason. And there's construction simulator too, but what am I thinking of? I've got it on my wish list to have a look at it. It's like building skyscrapers. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I think it's got construction in it. Costs, oh okay, at the moment $6. Oh okay, that's not bad. There's a sale going on, eh?
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Look at this. Is it not beautiful? $82% off. Yes, please. Send me the link, dude. Yeah, the helicopter. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that view while you're turning the corner. Where's the helicopter? Me driving it. Oh, I say third person. Oh, whatever the person view this is. Look at this. Well, I was too busy looking over the edge, not where I'm going. Scenery definitely now looks a bit more realistic to me. Definitely looks more realistic. We get back into cab before I crash. What do we got? Another 6 hours of driving to go to finish this delivery. I could do with something else. No, don't make yourself hungry. Make myself hungry. I have to go off and get some chocolate, which I've got in my fridge, but make do chocolate. Poor man's chocolate in comparison to that. Still nice though. My Cadbury's fruit and nut. It's just, I know I'm going on about it, but it's just so beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous the way they've done this. And they're probably updating the whole map to look like this, or too. I'm sure they'll get an update. Oh, my throat is burning. It is. Oh, it's the worst I've ever had it. I always thought this was actually reflux, but it turns out it's sinus. It's bleeding off the throat. Sort of begs the question, what is Greece going to look like? Because they're working on Greece at the moment, I believe. Throw back into this view. You need onion juice? No, thank you. I eat onions, I don't drink onions. And honey tea. Not a fan of honey. Don't like it. It's one of the most confusing things I've ever come across, honey, because everyone goes, it's sweet. And I've never had honey taste sweet when I've tried it. Ever. It tastes yuck to me. There's a bizarre taste to it. What I really need is not to have sinus. This weird thing. Something I never suffered from in my life. It just turned up with age along with other things.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Push myself in. Because I'm good at doing that.
Exit right.
Yeah, I suppose we can get rid of that. 309 kilometers to Istanbul, apparently. We've got 319 to go. Oh, I didn't realise we're going uphill. I was wondering why I put my foot down and I wasn't going anywhere. Towns over there. Cruise control back on. Got a bit of straight road. Let's have a look all the way around. Why have they slowed down? No, right, hang on, what? Hey? What's happening? We're going through border or something. That's why you want to change lanes. Apparently trucks go in this lane for once. Right, we're crossing over. I think we're crossing over into Turkey now. That's my guess. Extra set of lights here. I'll just take it there's a reason, extra reason for it. When we get into Istanbul and we deliver this, I'm going to have a break. So I'm going to need to dehydrate so I can rehydrate, make room for more rehydration. I think I'll take a couple of Panadols, see if this will help. This is worst I've ever had this. Could be the fact I might be coming down with something, and that's the reason why this is happening. I like these. We need these in ATS. Well, not these as the X-ray inspections, but the weight things that weigh you. The ATS, you just keep driving. You don't stop. Like an ATS, you got to stop, press a button, and go. Don't wait. Nothing like that. Just stop, press a button, and go. And this, what do? You just drive. When do you stop? Not on the weighing station, you keep going. Actually, I can prove it to you, I think, hopefully. Or I'm just about to eat my own words. There's a weigh station coming up. Hang on, I sped up time until 6 o'clock in the morning from 11 o'clock at night or whatever it was. And you're telling me I only made $10,000 between there and up until now. So over 12 hours, what are we looking at? 14 hours, I've made $10,000 or something, 10,000 euros. Something's not right there, is it? There we go. It's a weigh station. A little different. Normally don't have barriers, to be honest, but I mean, this is what I mean. There's no icon to stop at. I just come here, drive through. There's my weight. Carry on. Wait for the barrier to go up. There we go. Don't have to fully stop. There's ones around there that don't even have the barriers. You just drive through. And I just wish they were in ATS. Wonder if there's a mod. Someone's done a mod for that in ATS. I'm just being lazy, aren't I? It really doesn't make a huge difference, and I'll just stop for a second, press the button, and carry on. No, not at all, does it? It's just another example of how modern technology is just making us all lazier and lazier. And we justify it by saying it gives us time to do other things that we wouldn't normally have time to do. Right, like what? What do you normally do that you wouldn't do? play more games, video games, not more board games, more video games, technology. Give you more time to drive to a fast food restaurant and go through the drive-through, or sit there and have fast food instead of cooking your meal. I think I've made my point. More time to spend on the internet, on your phone, going through the internet. More time to check what the notification on your phone is all about once it went off. Not a minute, 30 minutes later, as soon as you get the notification. The constant notifications. Thing is, in 50 years' time, it's going to be even worse, isn't it? 50 years' time, it's going to be even worse. I think, anyway, I think as a species, we're going to get lazier and lazier. For most part, countries that can afford to get lazier and lazier. And I think that's going to make those countries, you know, it's the Western world. The first world countries, not the third world countries. I think eventually the third world countries, because of this, will become the first world countries, and all the first world countries will become third world countries. Just thought. Just spitballing. Two hours and 20 minutes, roughly 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Real time. I got some income, $3,000, not too bad. When I first saw this, the HGS and everything else, I don't even know what it stands for. I'm assuming the H stands for heavy, because all the trucks are going this way. GS, no idea. Oh, hang on, did it say bypass? Red, is that bypass or green's bypass? Stop at the truck. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Look, look, look. Isn't it? Oh no, I'll take that back. In the words of Moss, egg and my face were firmly in alignment. And I'm aware a lot of people won't get that reference. It comes from a British TV show. 5 PM, we'll drop this off. I'll have my break, come back, and we'll fast forward time to 6 in the morning again. Just so we can guarantee sunshine. Which, no, my luck will end up raining, right? The way it's been going so far wrong about the way stations, which I'm absolutely sure I was correct. You're not getting in my way, mate. I've changed lanes to not have anything in my way. Oh, I was looking at the microphone levels and I thought, you know what? Recent streams have been quite low. I think it's actually because I've had the microwave? Yeah, the microwave. Further away than usual. No, the microwave is exactly where it always is, in the same distance as always is. The microphone, however, I think that's been a little further away from me mouth. But then again, it's still not the same. I wonder why that is. We'll have to look at levels and stuff. Try and figure it out. Thought there was a John Deere's dealership for a second. That petrol station. I am left, well, middle. Near enough's good enough for it. Motto any government worker, isn't it? If you work for the government and you watch it, I'm only joking. Stereotypical, I know. Funny thing is, it's sort of true, but I think it's more budget. You've got to work within a budget when you're working for a government with councils or whatever. I don't think you guys have councils. Do you have councils in America? You have mayors. We have mayor. The mayor is the head of the council. I think it's more administration, isn't it? More something along those lines. In the US, not considered a council. You don't have councillors. Councillors. It sounds like people run around and go, no, can't do that anymore. No. Lost my chain of thought. Don't even know why I started talking about it. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. I need to invest in something to do with sinuses, Cetaphil or whatever it is they use. Like I said, I've never been this bad. I suppose the good thing is I haven't got, like you get with sinus with sore teeth and everything, I haven't got that. 18 minutes. Let's get in the other lane. Now I've got to get back into that lane I was in here, apparently. According to GPS. GPS, what'd you do that for? I didn't tell you to change lanes. Now I've got to tell you to change lanes. Because you changed lanes. Welcome to Istanbul, ladies and gentlemen. The home of some people that live in Istanbul. Need to get in this lane again by the looks of it. Yeah. Like I said earlier, there was a point to this piece problem, you know, again. With the HGS and everything else like that, I was just getting to gear. It's like, oh, this is all new, this is all part of the DRC and everything else like that. I was trying to figure out what OGS and HGS stands for and all that kind of stuff. Something new, fantastic. What do? We come down this way in Pro Mods, didn't we, last week on the STS stream. What do we find? This stuff. It's been there all the time. Apparently. Because there ain't any updates for Pro Mods. Oh, come on. Thank you. Go! Well, I'm going to do this now because as soon as we drop this off, I'm going to dash. But yeah, as soon as I've dropped this off, we're going to go into intermission. I'm going to have a 5-minute break. Like I said, I'll probably try and have some painkillers, see if that helps with this issue. Sometimes it does, I think, for me. Maybe it's just placebo effect. I don't know. Don't care. As long as it helps one way or another. And then we'll be back and find another delivery to go through and have a look at a bit of this West Balkan.
Right.
And we'll see how we go from there. And maybe an early finish. Normally it is an early finish. Well, 4 o'clock-ish, but maybe a little bit earlier because I'm on my own. And this thing's sort of getting to me. Like I said, see how we get after I take the painkillers. Go! Let's get there. Let's get there. And let's get in this lane, cut this bus off because I haven't got the time or the patience right now. I've got one goal and one goal only. Are you going to cut me off? I guarantee you're going to cut me off. Well, I'm having so much trouble with the clutch today, and the gears and everything.
Exit now. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn right, and then turn right.
Right.
Turn right.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother parking unless it's very, very simple. But if it involves reversing, in, I'm going to skip it.
Get ready to turn right.
Because yeah.
Turn right.
Basically, my bladder's got no more room left, and it's really letting me know that.
This is where
You're welcome. Always giving you information. This is not just entertainment, it's channel. This is an information channel as well. Let's go. Thank you very much. Let's auto park. Thank you. All right. Let's show results now. Let's continue. Let's quickly drive so you can have something to look at while I'm away. There we go. Look at that beautiful scenery. I'll be back in 5 minutes. So I'll see you then. Well, shortly. In 5. Anyway, yep, be back. Rightio. Shut a window. I thought all my windows were shut. Oh, there wasn't one open. We've got some more water. And taking some painkillers. So we see how we get on. Right. First thing we'll do is very bright. I know. Again. We'll do G underscore set underscore time 6 and we'll go to 7. I did press 6, which sort of means the nearest 6, be it 6 AM or 6 PM, but we went to 7. AM, not 6. 7 works well. Right. I got some cash. I want that one. So we're gonna get some. Oh, jeez. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. Don't know why I'm in the water. It's not doing anything. It feels like it's going all around the bit that's. Anyway, first off, what do we got? Empty garages. Well, surely I can buy a truck. How much am I charging myself for trucks? First off, what trucks are they? A Scania. Audio. Cheap ones. Thank goodness. Why haven't I got a truck there? I don't know. I don't know why I do anything. So why I'm asking a question I know I won't be able to answer. No, I just did it again. I asked a question that I knew I wouldn't be able to answer. There you go, Amy. At least I got decent drivers to choose from. Hey, the benefit of not having pro mods. Pro mods have got a lot more garages. Actually, I can tell you how many garages I've got in ETS with pro mods. And yet I still get options like this. People with these type of levels. Not these type of levels. I've got what, 3 garages? I've unlocked... That's all I've unlocked. In recruitment agencies. I've unlocked way more because with pro mods, in case you don't know, I've got all of Ireland. I've got all Sweden. I've got all of these actually. All down here. All of that. I've got down here, Middle East, and I've got further up there with Iceland. And a lot more places, I think, in pro mods. There's a lot more places to go. Obviously, also got all here, which is now part of a DRC, but it wasn't with before, but it was there with pro mods, and she was 3 garages and that type of thing, and yet with ETS I have 53 garages, 50 more, and don't get those choices of levels with me drivers. Just showed you how much more, because I think it goes by percentage, what percentage you've unlocked, not how many you've unlocked, what percentage that converts into. So I've unlocked more percentage, a higher percentage with just, what is it, 10 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. than I have with a lot more on my pro mods. There you go. Let's find a job, shall we? Right, we want to go somewhere in the this West Balkan. All this is West Balkans here and that. I think. Hungary? I can't remember. Definitely around this area. That's Italy. That's there we go. There's one. There's one there. Where's that going? There's another one there. Oh, look, back to Budapest. Extra Budapest. Oh, now you bring up one. Because it was all beautiful through here, actually. This is where we left, by the way, to come down here. But this is the one that I did, and it was all beautiful. There's some beautiful scenery through here, too. What else we got? Got one into Romania. Oh, that'll be interesting. Bulgaria. Something a bit longer than that, actually. Another one into Romania. Another one into Romania. Another one into Romania. Just for something different. Yeah, let's go to Romania. Why not go to Romania? One into Turkey. All these will be into Turkey, you know, because I've got it as price instead of price per thing. Well, it's interesting. Which one do I want to go to? Albania, or do I want to go to Bosnia? All the same. What's so special about there? Mind you, we haven't been to any of these. We'll be going through some places we've been already. We've been there before, apparently. I think that... Have we? Of course, Romania's not part of the West Balkans. Scrap Romania. No, we're not going there. So that we'll go to the one in where is that one? We'll take that one.
Drive safe.
I don't think there's anything coming. Famous last words.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Does time keep going in Convoy mode? Even when you're in the menu? Because it was 7 in the morning and now it's 9. That was awfully quick. It seems to me. I'll get in the other lane.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Ooh. What are we in France? Come on.
Exit now.
Yeah, so I did it, by the way. Exclamation mark ETS. So, for the regulars that watch the competition. Now, if you want to know, if you missed the beginning where I recap what happened the day before, the week before, depending on what we're doing. Obviously with ETS, I recapped the ATS stream, which was the week before. And obviously with the ATS, because the ETS was the day before, we recapped the day before. So if you missed that and you want to know where we're up to, I've now got the commands, and hopefully I remember, because I did say I was going to do this for the last ATS stream and didn't remember until Tuesday, because someone asked me about the trucking sim. I think it was Mike, and that reminded me that I was going to do this. So hopefully I remember to do this at the end of each stream with the competition. And so if you want to know what, if you're watching ATS, you want to know what ETS did the day before because you didn't see it, and you want to know what's going on, where we're up to with the competition, and you missed the beginning of the stream, you can type in exclamation mark ETS, and that'll have the details that I give out at the beginning of the stream. And as you can see with the ETS as we left off, if you want to compare it to ATS, exclamation mark ATS, and that'll give you it. Like I said, I just got to remember to do it at the end of each stream now. Because we'll be back tomorrow with the Convoy mode with ATS. And we will definitely have one person with me tomorrow. We will not be running the season's mod though. That's the only thing.
Time to get the job done.
Which doesn't matter because standard it looks like summer anyway. Just checking to see if we get to like 9 o'clock again, which you will do because it's an 18-hour drive. 9 o'clock is 11 hours away. Just so I can know if I've got the enough time for the deadline to
at the roundabout, take the third exit.
For fast forward time to 6 in the morning again. You know, 6 in the morning, that looks like a 7:00 AM. That's 6.
Exit now.
That intersection there, if I remember rightly, I didn't look, I didn't see if there was a garage station there. When I did the have a little look at the DLC and did the delivery from down to here from up in Hungary or whatever it is,
Keep right.
I did do a little delivery, a short delivery to the next city over, I think, from here, and the delivery I had to get, it was a heck of a drive. And I had to get off this motorway way before I got there, but to get back on, I think was at that intersection. And that's what I loved, especially within Budapest. It was Budapest. Going to pick that delivery up, it was incredible. Of a drive, amazing drive just around the city. Just to where I needed to get to go, and it felt like a real city. It just gave It was beautiful. It just made it feel like a real city where I had to go. The roads I had to go through, it was like back roads and stuff to get this little industrial area. And we're in Turkey, yes, and we're leaving Turkey. I'm going to Albania. Albania, which normally, for some reason, in the other streams I would call Alabama, I think, or Alberta. I don't know why, I just do. Not on purpose. Maybe my brain just has ATS withdrawals when I'm playing ETS. Just maybe when I say ETS is my more favourite of the two, I might be subconsciously lying, and that's not the case. If I'm calling Albania Alabama or Alberta, I can't remember which one of the two. I think it may be Alabama. Every time we go and get you guys to choose a location for the garage, I think every time we got to that I would say Alabama. I think. Have to rewatch the streams to find out. It was definitely that. It was definitely never was Albania. I'd always catch myself and wonder why I was doing it. I don't know exactly what it's called. You know exactly what it isn't called, which is Alabama or Alberta. Alberta is in Canada, isn't it? Calgary. Calgary's in Alberta. Alberta's around now. I don't know, I'm lost. Geography was one of my strong points, not anymore, just like maths or math. Because I'm multilingual. Maths or math. Look at this, just, oh, it's stunning, love it. In fact, I'm sort of on the thing that this is, this DLC's I like more than the Montana one. Which is saying a lot, because I really love the Montana DLC and ATS. It'd be nice to see new area going through I've never been. Most of this I had been through was only about like a tenth of it. And where we started to where the intersection where I had been before. Just still interesting. It's just, I would have thought where we started, which I showed you before, I can't remember the name of the city, and if I did, I probably wouldn't be able to pronounce it because I'm a genius. But now I'm forgetting the name. Budapest was directly above it. I would have thought I had to drive through that city to city. All the main roads go through cities. It was a little confusing. We ended up going somewhere we hadn't been. That was good. We got to see a bit of the map I hadn't seen before. We're obviously going through where we've just been now, but we're going to turn off and go through somewhere we haven't seen, and I'm looking forward to seeing the difference in, well, if there is a difference in vegetation. Landscape. There'll definitely be a difference in landscape in there. Rolling hills. The road cut through these hills. I think it's the most realistic looking part of the entire maps I've seen so far. Feels like a bit of a mislead having it, the title for this today, Convoy Mode, but technically it's not, because I am in Convoy Mode. Just no one on the convoy. Convoy of one. Just fine, perfectly fine. I do this to give thank all the supporters and that. Do something together, and doesn't mean you have to, does it? It still gives me the opportunity, even though I can drive around the normal maps without the pro mods and everything else. Yeah, it just gives a little break from the competition as well. It's good. What isn't good is the amount of times I have to pull over and get weighed, but then again it might be a bit different than the US, but then again here it's the same thing. Not every truck, every truck has to pull over to be weighed. Not enough time in the day for that, even in this little country. Pretty much for here with freight, trucks is pretty much the most dominant form. Trains definitely don't go everywhere. It's just pretty much one line. Mind you, trains come here. I think. But trains aren't big in this country, they're not. By any form. South Island, I don't even know if there's trains in the, I would assume there's trains in the South Island. I don't actually know if there's trains in the South Island. I really don't. Plus it's a lot more cheaper to just take a plane, and quicker than a train. It's quite expensive to take a train. Not that I've got anything to compare it to, because I wouldn't have a clue how much a train ride would cost from one place to another in other countries. I would imagine because of the population size, it'd be more used, therefore cheaper. We're taking a train from Auckland, which is a big city in the north for those that don't know, all the way down to Wellington, which is the capital, and it's at the bottom of the North Island. Auckland's, well, 2/3 of the way up of the North Island, or 1/3 from the top, something, you know, around there. It's normally a 8 to 9 hour drive from Auckland to Wellington. It's still cheaper than taking a train. Maybe in these gas prices, not now. I didn't realise how bad the gas prices are these days. Not having a car. But it was just a novelty thing. When I was a kid, actually, because the economy was better, to take the train even then, when things were a lot cheaper. But it was a novelty thing. Even in Auckland itself, trains aren't that a bigger thing. I think they're a lot bigger now, I will admit, a lot bigger now. I was actually in the right year. No, I wasn't. A lot bigger now than they used to be. That's for sure. They got park and rides and everything now. They updated it and stuff like that, but I don't think it's that much of a big thing. Put it this way, I think the same percentage of people use the trains as they always have, but obviously that's a lot more people because the population is a lot bigger. Car was always the preferred way of doing things, but I think now airplane tickets are actually a lot cheaper. Well, I don't even know. There was a point where airplane. What's he doing? Some Pilates at work. Yeah, petrol was cheaper. It's cuppa is $3 a litre. $3 a litre. Now, for you guys in the US, you use gallons, just to give you an idea. 1 gallon is 4 litres. So it's basically $12 a gallon. You probably tell me that's about the same. I really don't know how much planes are these days either. Oh, we're in Movember. I got an ad for Movember. It's almost finished. Oh, there's no speed limit through here. I've just noticed. Till now. Nah, it's only got the signs, it doesn't actually have a speed limit. So we could go through here and breakneck speeds, the type of speeds that rip the doors off the hinges. What do you mean failed to stop for... what? That's twice. I think there's a bug down here. What inspection? Let me just zoom. No, that's it. Okay. Have I not set it up on this? How does that make any sense that I'd not set up the scroll? We've just gone through that. There's the weight thing which we went through, I'm pretty sure. I think there's a bug. I don't remember it happening when I took this for a drive. I think it might be a bug in Convoy mode. Convoy mode issue, perhaps. I think they've shortened the passport check-in time. Unless it's just a Pro Mods thing, that it takes longer. Mind you, we had one the other day where it was just instant, wasn't it? Here we go. Oh, check. We're all good. I thought we were actually, and then I thought, no, my luck, I'd better check. When do we get to new scenery? Where's this turn off? Where? Oh, see, now we need more of those bays around the maps. Especially in ATS. ETS not so much, because there's a garage everywhere all over the place, petrol station, service station, whatever you want to call it. But ATS, many times I said, oh, we need to go to sleep. And then I have to drive 4 or 5 hours before I find a place where I can sleep. And places like that would be really, really good in both games actually. But more so in ATS. Don't know how realistic that would be, but... a mansion on the hill there. You sneak in. Oh, I can get in front of this truck surely. Actually, what I meant to say is I can get in front of that truck safely, surely. I could always get in front of it, whether or not end up in a crash, which is something I wouldn't want or not. That was the more important bit. I wonder what some new scenery. I mean, admittedly, we're now seeing the scenery we've already seen. Just what it looks like from the other side, from a different angle. How fast was that car going? Because I had plenty of time. Oh, look, competitors. Cadbury's and now Nestle. Cadbury had all the chocolates in a different language. Here we go with the Milo.
Keep left.
And other things. I just saw the Milo. I went, Actually didn't think Milo was anywhere else except for Australia and New Zealand. But it is an international company, isn't it? So I'm pretty sure it's not in the US readily available. There might be like some stores that sell it. Milo, for those who don't know, it's just a chocolate drink. Probably the most popular chocolate drink. In Australia and New Zealand. Just add milk. That type of chocolate. Not the already pre-made ones. Trying to figure out, do I get gas now? Or try and get to the 9 o'clock mark where I would fast forward time. What have we got? Day. Cross the hell off on the line. If you cross them, you get an alley trunk, wouldn't you? No, that's not what I wanted. Never mind. Just realised the failing of that joke. Maybe I should have got some. Oh no, it looks better. Not even quarter for tank yet. The old diesel. Always looks worse on the GPS thing, doesn't it? Than on the actual dashboard itself when it comes to the fuel indication. Should I stick to our lane? Do something new for me for once? Stay in one lane? Or at least in between the lines. It's a beautiful scenery again. Oh, let's pop in there and get something to eat and stuff. How do we get on? Apparently, not allowed to go visit them. They're isolated. I don't see any way to get off the motorway to go and see them. No intersection anywhere. Why am I missing that mirror? That's why I tried to zoom the map out and the button ain't working. For those who don't know, I've got the scroll wheel set to, if I scroll up, it brings the mirror up on the screen there, top right, top left. And if I scroll down, it zooms out the map on the GPS, which it ain't doing, which I'm sure I had it set. There we go. What do you mean? Dude, you didn't even give me a chance to slow down or even notice the speed limit. I was looking out for it. I didn't see it.
Keep right.
Alright, new scenery.
Exit right.
Or not. I could be lying again.
Exit right.
Seem to be doing that a lot unintentionally. Not on purpose.
Keep left.
Apparently I've been this way. I must have gone this way when I did that second short delivery, I thought. This seems to be a long, long way. Question mark, that's definitely a dealer in it because there's mechanics there. In the middle of nowhere. Look how quaint this is.
Go straight on.
Doesn't even look busy enough for a set of traffic lights around here. It is gorgeous though. Just feel most realistic feeling DLC map area in this whole game thus far to me. Oh, there we go. I thought it was just a little town, a little village, and then all of a sudden American Truck Simulator. Coming tomorrow. Bang our head against the lights. My microphone actually bounced up and down when we hit that. That'll be me changing gear and stuff though. This is a bigger city than I thought. Well, bigger, yeah. I think we can call it a city. Upgraded it from a village at least. Small city, maybe. No, there's more. Look at that, over there. More. This is deceptive. It's the outskirts, I'm guessing. We've driven around the backside of it. Again! Stop giving me tickets!
Keep right. Exit now.
Now this is all new to me. And instantly it's beautiful. Those hills seem out of proportion. Maybe it's me. But the visual that it's trying to give of the distance how far away the distance of those hills are to the size of them just didn't seem right. Which is something that I never thought they got right, and then all of a sudden it seemed that they did, that they seemed to fix it. Which I thought they never would. I thought I was just being a bit pedantic about it, but it did irritate me. It really did irritate me, actually, how you'd see hills and mountains off in the distance. Now, see, the one up there on the left, that looks a bit more right for the distance to me. The size and the way it looks. And those ones, but the ones we just had just didn't seem right. They seem like they should have been either further away than they should have been. Further away and bigger, actually.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I think they've also changed the look of the crops too.
Exit right.
And the good thing is, if to me, this definitely looks a lot different with all the vegetation and even the textures and stuff. Looks totally different.
Keep right.
And they always update the rest of the map bit by bit, and they come out with updates, and they've updated that type of thing. I'm not even going to try and I shouldn't be lazy. Change down to 9th gear. Get your trucker moving and grooving. What was I saying? I'm a Balkan explorer. Thank you. Yeah, eventually they'll do the rest of the maps, and it'll just be, it'd be great to see those parts of the maps that I'm familiar with and how they're going to end up looking like. There's definitely more vegetation. Or they've just changed the textures so that it makes it look like there's more vegetation. More noticeable. But it just feels like I really am driving out in the country. Okay, are we still on Turkey? We're coming up to the border. I assume we are, because, yeah, must be. Isn't that right next to where we're going? Country we're going to? Which I've got the urge to say Alabama, which I don't. I'm trying to remember what it's called. My brain's not having anything to do with it. Oh, this is just... Oh, I'm so impressed with this map, this DLC. So far, what I've seen. I haven't seen it all, but so far, what I've seen, I am impressed with it. I'm still rolling uphill. Albania, there we go. I knew there was one. You knew there was one? Yeah. Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's blame it on the sinus and everything that's affecting me. Let's go with that, eh? And I gotta go. I bet you I could have gone straight ahead instead of doing this ridiculous detour. I could have gone straight ahead. Oh no, North Macedonia. We've got to go through there first. That'd be interesting. I've done a lot of that in Pro Mods. A lot of travelling through there in Pro Mods. Actually, I think same with Turkey, really, haven't I? Let's see if I get a fine for doing something. Well, nothing really. For doing what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go. What was that on the road? Was that rubbish or something? A bag of rubbish in the middle of the road. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Obviously, I was too busy coughing when I saw that car. And I just actually resigned myself to the fact I was about to crash into that car. Really did. But I was too busy coughing to do anything. Thankfully, the car decided to use one of its functions that it came standard with Mobile, called brakes. As well as the added feature of the addition to the car. It doesn't come standard. It's an addition that comes with all vehicles called the Human Being. Thankfully it was one that was sort with common sense and decided to brake and not crash into me, so it worked out really well. Clearly I'm still developing my common sense. Work in progress. We'll get there. It's so weird. You see money coming in and I look up and I haven't advanced a dollar amount that much. It is a weird feeling. This time I'll wait for the car to go past. I told you it was a work in progress. Making progress. Progress. Progress or progress. You choose. I used to have a bit more diesel than I needed to because I've actually been forgetting to change gears and change ranges and stuff like that.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Oh, hello, straight into a toll booth. Cash, something else, and just keep on trying. No. Normally when I've come this way, something has happened. Like the barrier going up and you've automatically paid X amount of euros for the use of the road. Not today. Not today. Instead, we're going to take a different approach and hope it works. Oh, okay. I missed the big please don't go down here, we're shut sign there. And here's me saving myself a few euros. Look at that. Where there is a will, there is greedy relatives, and also there's a way. Let me move my mouse so it doesn't fall off. Okay, we'll pull over soon. Hopefully we'll find a gas station, actually, a petrol station, service station, whatever you want to call it.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Most of us all speak the same language, but yet we don't use the same words for things.
Exit right.
But I want to see some of this in, you know, daylight. I might try and fast forwarding the time to 5 and see what happens. See if it goes to 6. If you can't find a there's no no. Oh no. Oh, there's one there. There's one there. But how far away is that? Because we're moving awfully slowly on that graphical interface there. The gas station seems far away as it did when I was back by the A2. Not the A2 we're going up to, the one before it. I might just pull over because it's getting a bit dark and speed up the time. Let's take a pew here. Yeah, the clutch is acting funny. The clutch was out, I was in neutral, but apparently I was still in line with gear according to the truck. Me and the truck aren't getting along, apparently. The truck is not happy with me. We seem to be having, well, not words, issues. I've done something for the truck, my truck's not happy with me. Anyway, it's 9 o'clock. Let's try this. I'm going to go 5. G, got it right again. Set, underscore, time. What do you reckon? Is it going to go to 5 because I'm doing this? Because when I go to 6 it goes to 7, so I'm going to go to 5 thinking it'll go to 6 since it's going to 7. Do you think it's going to go to 5? Huh? Anyway, it's light. Not a big deal. And the good thing is, it's not getting into gear either. It is definitely not. Oh, you know what? Because I've got to do that. And maybe let's get into the work here. We should be alright. 16 hours. It's 6 hours away. Yeah, we're all good. All good in the hood. Yeah. Let's go. Gas station, not that far away. Whether I get there or not is another thing. But look, no, we're good. Look at that. Let's go to the board, Miss Ford, and only British people know that's saying, and have a look if we can't ascertain what kind of distance we've got to go with that amount of fuel there. You want to keep an eye on, there we go. 314 Ks, yeah, surely that's okay. That's what we want. Let's stick with this one. Hey, read the signs properly this time and stick with this one. Ngoopy Farms. Should have gone on the left. Different country though, eh? Mind you, all the way through, even when we went through whatever countries they were, including Turkey, and the ones that we went through to get to Turkey, which this wasn't one of them, everything was on the right. Yeah, let me in, thank you. Anyway, we'll make it to there, surely. We'll be fine. Downhill, we can always coast. Get some speed up first, then coast. I'm sure we're fine. I'll just continue admiring this scenery. Actually, let's have a look at this scenery around here. I don't know. Am I going to say it again? Why not? I've got nothing else to say. It's the most realistic looking scenery I've ever seen in this game, except for that down there. Don't know why I point to it, because you don't know what I'm pointing to. It was on the right there. It was the little field type things that looked like it was, I don't know, it was something. But yeah, no, everything looks so better, much better in this DLC. More realistic. That's for sure. Oh, I was so hoping when I saw that 100 kilometers an hour it was going to give me the let's get in the left, cut that guy off just so we don't have to stop. Hoping when that happened I was going to be able to do 90. Which, by the way, makes you use more fuel. Where was that gas station? Yeah. Awfully close. Well, there's, again, rubbish. Oh, come on. Really? Where is this police? I didn't see no speed camera. I wasn't looking for one. Which probably means there might have been one. Didn't see no policeman. Wasn't looking for one either. How come I get a ticket when there's an instant change to the speed limit? I might need to put the setting on this that tells me, hey, slow down, you're just going a little too quick. It's going to cost you some dollars. But when I'm actually already in the speed limit, like 70 now, and I go above the speed limit, not a ticket. Not one. Like now. Mind you, changing to 60, but yeah. Because I don't have that AI model. Look how beautiful it is right here. I don't have that AI model anymore. That's why. I had one, which I've still got actually. I just haven't got it enabled. I had one that reduced the fines. It's called Police Tweaks. I think it reduced the fines, or it did something else. Maybe it did something similar to the AI mod. Quite frankly, I should look at it. No, I shouldn't, because I can't use it on ATS. With the competition, I suppose I can use it in this profile, it'd be fine. Oh, look how beautiful it is. It's just scenery upon scenery. Including the rubbish on the side of the road. Oh geez, that place I went in Budapest when I picked up the thing, that was just, yeah, that was quite bad. Look at this. Oh. I'm blown away. I'm sorry, I keep mentioning how beautiful it is. I'm absolutely blown away. More than Montana ever blew me away. So far. With this DLC. Don't tell me I've been so blown away that I've gone past... Whoops. Gone past the petrol station. I am coasting now. I was so busy looking at the scenery. I've now put myself in some jeopardy. Oh, there's someone there. There's one there. Will I make it? That's the question. Come on, speed up. I'm coasting downhill. Oh, if we go straight ahead now, we'll actually cut a lot of time off our travel time, because we're going straight to where we need to go. Straight that direction, look, basically. Straight there. If we go straight through there, I'm going to keep the map up just to remind me to pull into the gas station. This is incredible. I just... Now get rid of the map. It's worth running out of gas for, to be honest. I'm going to admit that. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I wanted 11th gear, by the way. I'm never going uphill. This is just gorgeous. Thank you very much, Pirate. Don't know what it's for, but I appreciate it. I'll take any acknowledgement. Any accolade of any sort. Sure, you let me know you're doing it for the DLC. Such. It's still looking good though. 200 Ks. Plenty. We are gonna run out of anything. For the details on the game, yeah. If staying on the road in that view, yeah, which is the one thing I can never do is drive in that view. Oh, I'm a lot better now because of this game. Definitely a lot better. I surprise myself every time. I can't believe how many times it's rained in this stream, considering it's set to 13%. Now the gas station's right there. We're taking a right and going to get the next one because we've still got another 200 kilometers left in the tank apparently. This is it's a roundabout. Ah. She gave up.
Exit now.
She just gave up, didn't even want to finish the sentence. Funny thing is, she gave up and didn't finish the sentence. As soon as I felt my wheel slip, I slid a little bit there. Just between you and me, obviously. Don't want the whole world to know. That I almost killed myself. I really do feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere, as we would say, in the middle of the what-wops. And you turn a corner, you get civilization. Stop. Please stop. Oh, I didn't even see it go up. I saw everything is in order, have a nice journey, and went great, just waiting for the berry to go up. Didn't even see it go up. Tell you what, these developers have to be commended. X-ray straight ahead under the X-ray hole. That's what gets me every time. Where is the X-ray? That's probably why I got hit last few times. I remember this once before. And I'm thinking it was Mexico for some reason. I don't know why. Now I've got to go into the X-ray hole, and they don't sort of make it obvious where it is. I'm guessing it's that building with the blue door. The one that opened up. Perhaps. Just a hunch. Let's go see if I'm right. That's probably why I got the tickets last time. I didn't realise that this is what they're talking about. And I've only come across it once before, and that was a long time ago, and I can't remember where it is. And I've never come across this thing again. And I'm sure it was in the Mexico map. I don't know. And now, stop the engine. Yeah. That must be the reason why I got those fines in the last builders. Because I didn't do this. Alright, where's this petrol station again? There. Watch me forget about... Hang on, how do I get out of here? Do I have to do a Yui? There's no... I have to... Oh, really? Cheap beggars. You couldn't have... Just... fork out for a little odd ramp. No, no. I've got to waste diesel going back the way I already came. Just to go back in the direction I was already going. Maybe it's worth getting those fines. No, never near it, eh?
Finding a new route.
No, you don't need to. I know where we are. Come on, GPS. It's not that difficult. Just remind me to get into the gas station, that's all, before I run out. Why are you stopping? Yes, please. You see the sign with the tyre with the chains on it? Here we are. Albania. Yes, please. Yes, who I was just complimenting and well, started to. And as usual, got sidetracked. Please bring in dynamic weather and seasons, and having to put chains on that would be fantastic. I think. I don't know what anyone else thinks. I don't care. I'll give me what I want. Just give me that copy. Don't worry about anyone else if they don't want it. Don't worry about them. Just make one copy of ETS and ATS with that. Everything else I wish for. Just call me L'Oreal because I'm with it. Anyway, SES. Yeah, the DLCs and everything, they come out, even with the DLCs and updates, they come out with a game that's pretty good. You can do a lot with it, but you do eventually get sick of it because there was no end goal to it and stuff like that. It becomes a novelty. Don't forget fuel. Thank you. I think I'm going past it. I'm guessing. I even think it's on the right side of the road. Thank you.
Turn right.
Yeah, they do enough updates just to give you that same feeling when you start the game. First played the game. And that is a great accomplishment for developers. It really is. And they should be acknowledged for that. They need a pat on the back for that. They need to be applauded for it. Because it's fantastic, considering you just buy the game. A game that was released in 2013, 2015. 2015, I think. And then you just buy DLCs to keep them going. And they're worth it. Absolutely worth it. Admittedly, I have pro mods, but I mean, even with this, I won't need pro mods soon. Because I've pretty much covered all the areas pro mods in. Yes, admittedly, pro mods has a lot more locations in those areas. Yes, they have Ireland where ETS doesn't. Yes, you can get Middle East. Yes, you can get other mods like RoX and all that for more Romania stuff. Pro mods with all the DLCs that are already out adds more locations inside those countries you can go to. You have Iceland you can go to with pro mods. But that's a hell of a lot of options that really some people would do it all. Most people would just get sick of the game and come back when they feel like playing it. Go, Corsi. Hey, mate. Oh, you forgot about it. I thought you had a belated Thanksgiving thing to do or something like that. That's alright. So, what was I saying? I don't know, I've forgotten. Oh, it's like I said, it's. I think it's the best DLC that they've put out. I absolutely love this. I love it more than Montana. Oh, look, a fuel station right there. Absolutely good. I'm looking forward to exploring more of this. I don't know, I do it on my spare time, which I very rarely do. That's what I was talking about anyway. Doesn't matter. Again, look, let's carry on. Or just do it in Convoy mode. Maybe with Convoy mode, just stick with the DLCs that just come out. When a new one comes out, move to that one. I just really can't believe we'll go through it all. Oh, some I don't worry about it, mate. Like I said, it's all good, bud. It's all good. You don't have to be here. I appreciate that you do, because like I said earlier on, even though, once again, for those who maybe turned up watching this and going Convoy mode, where's the Convoy? Well, as you can tell, Causey wasn't here because I was away for a month and he's forgotten that I'm back, which is perfectly understandable. That happens with streamers and stuff like that, and other things go on. That's fine, Causey. You don't have to worry about it, mate. Seriously. And I am in Convoy mode, so the title's not misleading. It's not a lie. I am driving in Convoy mode. I just don't have a convoy. But it's fine. I do this to say thank you and give supporters like Causey, who's been a huge supporter. Absolute. What's the word I'm looking for? Amazing supporter of my channel. As a thank you. And as I said, Causey, if you don't turn up, for whatever reason, it's fine. It's awesome when you do. It's great fun when you're here. But don't feel bad about missing or forgetting. That's absolutely fine. There's tomorrow. ATS, and we're going to have you, me, and Jay Spears with us. But yeah, like I said, ATS, yeah. I said, seriously, don't worry about it. It was a bit late. Because I'm going to finish at the end of this one. I'm finishing on time. I was going to finish early, but actually, after I shut, I don't know if it was the window or if it was the God, look at this. It's just, why is it so realistic? So it's such the best looking DLC. Like, even with the town layouts and the way they've done them and everything like that, go track. Oh, it would have helped. I thought it was in 5th gear, but I'm not.
Keep right.
Yeah, I don't know if it was actually the painkillers or the fact that I shut that other window that I felt a lot better in my nose, my throat. You probably noticed because I haven't done this as often as I did before my break. Which I was doing quite regularly and almost caused a rupture.
Go straight on.
As you can tell how quickly I took off.
At the roundabout.
Straight into the intermission.
Keep right.
You're going to be updated for... Oh, no. Oh, okay. I didn't realise that. That's good news. Has it already been updated? Yeah, no, that's fine. Might have to look at the mods. I would assume, I'm hoping that the... we're not going to use the season mod tomorrow. That's a given. Especially now if it's up to 1.49. No wonder he hasn't updated it. The mods to 1.48.5. And that's why I said it's good news. Update dropped yesterday. Oh, that's what that update was for. Yeah, no, we'll be in 1.49. I'm assuming the company, real company's one, shouldn't be an issue. Mod. I have to go in and have a look, see what it says. After this. After I drop this delivery off and end the stream, I'll go straight into ATS, watch me forget. And, well, you won't watch me forget because I won't be streaming. And check. You can come in Discord if you want, Causey. I'm here, and Jay Spears is in Discord, he's just joined along. Just to listen. I'll let you in. He's going to be here tomorrow as well. You'll have Oklahoma tomorrow? Actually, I think that might be on special at the moment, eh? A lot of stuff's on special. I'm pretty sure I saw when I was looking last night through my DLCs. Some of them are on special. Kansas next Thursday. I wish you could pre-order them.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Like, it's coming out in a week, but you can pre-purchase it now. Would be really good.
Turn right.
Not that it really matters. So it's next Thursday in time. But I mean, yeah, I was hoping it would be out for Black Friday. Now, I don't think they would have given it cheap though. First out, might as well get a special offer, but most people would buy it. They'll probably want to make their money back first, then put it on special to entice other people. Give people the chance that can't afford it at the normal price, the ability to buy it, so they can at least get some form of money.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure the mods will be okay, and if it has been updated, that means good. Hopefully next week, mind you, the amount of time it takes it to do them, but it depends. But I mean, at least I know now there's a good chance at some stage, whether if it is not next week with ATS, we will have the autumn season mod, and at least the winter one, which is my main concern. Could you look at this?
Take the first exit. Keep right.
Which is what I was worried about, not having it. Which is a story I mentioned at the beginning for those who don't understand, wondering why I'm going on about the seasons mod and everything else. I explained that at the beginning of the stream. But because I'm a nice person, I'll explain it for those that missed it again. In fact, I also explained it in the middle of the stream, so why not do it at the end? Let's cover all the locations of the stream, beginning, middle and end. Like all good stories have a beginning, middle and end, don't it? But yeah, here's this good story about the seasons mod. Last week, ATS was updated to 1.48.5 for reasons I don't understand now, since they've just dropped 1.49. It's why even bother? A week later, less than a week, well maybe exactly a week later. Ad time, yeah, alright, I'll wait until the ad's finished then. No, get further on up. Not here. This is so good. I love this detail of everything. It's amazing.
Turn right.
And turn. Yes, Convoy tomorrow night. The ad's over already.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
Right, I'm assuming the ads are done. Ads are done. Right, yeah, Convoy tomorrow. Pirate. if you want to come along, as always, it'd be fantastic to have you there. I'm still planning to join yours at some stage. I was going to do it while I was away, but there's a reason why I couldn't. Well, I could, but there was a reason why I didn't. But I've been wanting to join one of yours, and I'm figuring it out because I do back streaming Mondays again like I used to. I've explained the reason why I didn't anyway, and I want to work it in where I can get a time where I can have it off and at least jump in every now and then. Let's get that off. The other thing is contributing to getting this daylight saving. You used to start at 9 PM Eastern, then start at 7 PM Eastern. Yeah, I know that. I remember because you guys came out. I went in ages ago. And you guys have just recently come out of it. And doing enough. So, what I was saying with the Seasons mod, I'll finish this. The Seasons mod, ATS was updated to 1.48.5. When ETS was done, there was an update to the Seasons mod for that. ETS was done a while before. Way before ATS was updated, so all the Seasons mods were updated. I was hoping there would be an update for the Seasons mod. There wasn't one, so I just tried playing with Summer last Saturday. My Saturday. It was Sunday, sorry. It was Saturday for you guys. For some of you, or the majority of you. And the game crashed, and I took the mod off, and it never crashed again. So I've been keeping an eye out all week for the updates, and there hasn't been an update to any of the Seasons mod thus far. So I was a little bit worried about that, so I went into the comments section to see if people were commenting about them crashing. Only on the winter mod was there any mention of well, not a crash actually. What it was doing, it was two people mentioned it. They went into the game, and the game had put them to a place where they weren't last at. And they were asked for their logs by the modder. The modder took a look and gave them a fix for it in the form of a mod that needed to be placed above the winter mod. But nothing else about people crashing, which made me worry that there weren't going to be an update. And I thought, well, maybe that's because the crashes are not regular. They're in certain parts of the maps, and I just happened to go past a rare one, which is going to cause a crash. And yeah, I didn't know where it was going to go. But now, so I didn't expect any updates, to be honest. And now we're updated to 1.49. I'm sure there'll be updates for the Seasons mod, because I wasn't sure if I'll be able to use any Seasons mods, considering next week we're starting in autumn/fall. So we might not, depending how long. It normally takes them a couple of weeks to do, or maybe even longer to do all of them. We'll definitely be with the Seasons mod on ETS, because I know they work, unless, hang on, they might be updated. Either way, at some point, my main concern was, even if we have to go without the Seasons mod for a while, as long as we get to winter, when we get to winter, we can use them, because we missed out for reasons, because there wasn't a mod for 1.47 version of the games, winter mod, because I'd like to get into it again so I can use the physics mod. I've only used it once, and it was scary, fun for the watchers. For you guys watching, scary for me, admittedly a little fun as well, but mainly scary. Having to put your brakes on about a mile away from a traffic light just to make sure you stop in time and not actually go through the traffic light, cars, buses, trucks, people, before you stop, or using them to stop you. So I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, so that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me press the right buttons. Almost press stream ending scene before I even got there. Just getting it ready. Let's be right back, is it? All right. So it is. New glasses may be required, or brain, preferably brain. Anyway. Like I said, that's in the Convoy mode, and it was Convoy mode. I know I was a single person today doing it, but I was still in Convoy mode for those who want to have a go at the title. It's technically not a lie. Okay. Well, actually, I wrote Convoy, didn't I? I didn't write Convoy mode. Whatever. The intention was there. I ain't going to change the title. I was waiting to see if anyone turned up halfway through or anything like that. And once again, Cosy, don't worry about it. Seriously, don't worry about it. I am going to have a look at ATS and everything else like that. We shall be back tomorrow, by the way, with ATS Convoy mode. Yeah, hopefully you can join us for that. And that's about it, isn't it? And then Monday and Tuesdays I'll be doing PC Building Simulator 2 again. So anyway, I'm all fine. I'm not with it today. Like I said, I'm blaming it on the sinus. So a big thank you to everyone who's come along, kept me company in chat, which was Pirate, Warzy, Smootho. Was there anyone else? I think that was all. Big thank you to everyone else who's come along as well, kept me company by either, watching or whatever. What do I normally say? I've really lost track of that. Big thank you to everyone who's come along, whether you've been and gone, still here, or watching this after the fact, either on the Twitch VODs or my YouTube channel, where you can find all my past streams that are no longer available on Twitch. If you wanted it. Got a couple of minutes a couple of hours to spare and don't know what to do, you can head on over there by clicking the link that Causey was so kind to put into the channel and to chat there, or you can find it on my about page as well. And you never know, unless you give it a go, you might find something that you like watching over there. You might not, but like I said, give it a go and you find that out. That question will be answered then, won't it? That's it. Yep. Hopefully I see you guys in the next stream. If I don't, I will see you when I do. Until then, take it easy, guys. Have a good one and enjoy the weekend. And we'll see you when we do. See you later, guys. Bye.